thoughts.
But yeah.
Hey, Em, can I get like a napkin or something to throw my gum away in? I completely forgot about it. All right, cool.
I want to say, unpopular opinion, I know.
Okay. Hit me with it.
First of all,
Thank you.
First of all, I don't like Pizza Hut stuffed crust as much as I like just having the regular crust.
I agree.
But if you're going to get stuffed crust, it is actually not good unless you have marinara sauce to dip the crust in.
That's another fair point.
Because otherwise, like, the bottom of the actual pizza is, like, mealy. Like, the crust itself is bad. Like, the undercrust.
Yeah, the undercrust is not as great.
And it's like, yeah, this is good if you can dip it.
Mm-hmm.
If you can dip it.
For sure.
Otherwise,
you definitely have to dip it.
Pizza Hut pan pizza crust is actually one of my favorite foods on the planet.
Okay. It's pretty good.
Like,
It's pretty good.
the breadsticks,
Yes.
there's a reason I look like this.
Jeez Christ.
Zay against Mew².
Zay, Mew².
So this is Source versus FX.
Yeah.
Which is
Source against FX.
this is probably the friendliest rivalry because I don't think there's really any animosity between
Oh, no.
Source Gaming Lounge and FX Game Exchange and Console Repair.
Yeah, probably not. But Zay is showing up on our turf. We're kicking him out. Just kidding, I love Zay. He's a homie. So is Mew² though.
I'm really not sure at this point which is your turf.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm a roamer.
All
My turf is just all of SoCal, actually. I've decided.
All right.
That's not true.
I live in Denton, and this is more my home turf than Source's.
It's fair.
Even though I live 5 minutes from Source, I can't make it there because it's Tuesday. All right, so Mew² is
100%.
he's putting in the work. Yeah, he is playing 100 right now.
Yeah. Zay's starting to try to bring it back, though. Some up tilt from Fox, pretty typical. Ooh, does not get that dash attack on that air dodge read, though.
Yeah, dash attack, very important for setting up your combos, especially against the mid-weights and the mid-fallers. Against a lightweight floaty like Mewtwo, it's a little bit less potent as a combo starter, but it is important to have that burst movement option that will give you stage control.
Yeah, and also just damage, like percent is percent at the end of the day. So even if it doesn't lead into like a huge combo, I'm not going to complain about like however much percent it gives me, you know.
Zay, knowing that Mew² would be ready to reflect that, didn't want to break his reflector on that. He is good to go now.
But he did use Shine because Shine's broken in this game. Get at me. Up throw's coming out. That's going to kill off town.
So
Yep,
broken.
See ya.
Yeah, up throw great, and Zay firing right back.
Yeah, just off the spawn platform, down air to up smash. What in the world? This is Fox, ladies and gentlemen. This is Fox when Jason is in here.
It is, whether or not Jason is here, it is still the same character.
It is great. I actually really like Zay's Fox. I think he's the more technical Fox of the two.
Yeah, more technical, at least outwardly.
Yes.
And yeah, he's a labber for sure. He definitely just knows a lot of stuff.
He's a lab monster for sure.
I'll put it to you this way: the run pass turnaround F tilts that Larry does all the time, and comboing off of that, I would actually think that Zay would do that more often than Jason would.
I agree. Yeah. Well, why would Jason not do auto cancel there? It works for him.
Oh, I mean, you know.
But 91% to 5. This is a
great
very,
air dodge read.
Wow, that was so like Mew² focused for the first 30 seconds, and then as soon as we started talking about the game, Zay's like, okay, now I'm gonna start playing.
Now that they're going to talk about things that I can improve on.
Exactly.
Well, listen. I mean, the thing you have to improve on, I guess, is getting hit less at low percents as Fox.
Yeah.
That's really my only advice, because that is what you have to do as Fox.
Yeah. Because it's rough otherwise. But
back.
Speaking of rough, back to Town and City. Yeah, Mew² is one of those people, along with his twin, who kind of just say run it back almost no matter what the scenario is, unless they get JB3'd or something like that.
You know,
Unless
I've just realized that this is strange that Mew² actually entered this week. I feel like for a while it's just been him and his brother entering doubles and then bouncing.
Yes. This is correct. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so they're going to an out-of-city tournament.
Yeah. Out-of-city results matter, people. Especially to like these two, these brothers.
Yeah.
Zay's kind of showing if you're gonna go out of city, you may want to go to Denton and train against me because it's kind of putting in some work with game 1 comeback and then keeping it even game 2 so far. Wow. That up person I'm up so high. I was not expecting that.
Very even this whole time, and I think that's the big thing about this is that these two have both been struggling in this game in particular to take advantage of the incredible advantage states that Fox has naturally and that Mewtwo has against Fox in particular. You know, we saw it in the first game. Mew² only got a couple of openings in neutral, and he took Zay all the way to 90 or so. And then, of course, Zay is playing Fox, who, once you're over, like, 20 or so %, he will take you to wherever he feels, really.
And then win is the issue, again.
Can I just say one of the things about Zay that impresses me, actually, and this is something that not a lot of people will view as impressive, but he can perfect pivot in both directions.
Yeah, I can't perfect pivot left. I can only go right.
Yeah, same.
But, oh, okay. That's going to kill off the top left side there of Town and City. Small stage, but even still, it's always impressive. Kills are important, kids.
Zay looking to close out that first stock the exact same way he did last time, using the invincibility to do the down air to up smash. Mew² prepared for it, and rightfully so this time.
Yeah, a little bit better preparation work this time, but wow. Illusioning right over that Shadow Ball that was going for his imminent doom, perhaps.
That, like, might have scraped his legs. Like, he might have a little bit of, like, void powder on the bottom of his boots.
Oh, that'd be something special.
I don't know why I said it was powder. It's not powder that makes you die.
It might. Who knows? Have you seen a real life Shadow Ball?
I can't say I have.
Then you don't know. It might be a powder.
You're right. It could be a liquid.
It could, yeah.
It could be a gas.
Who knows? Mewtwo's
Which
scary.
would make more sense, but I don't want to think about that.
Mewtwo's scary in general, but he's really scary when he's at 149, which is almost 150, which means he's max rage, which means he's going to be killing with anything.
I think up throw would kill at this point.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I would, especially on Town and City, I would not be surprised at all. Up tilt might also do the trick here in a couple %.
It's so stale, but he keeps hitting with it. How can he stop?
I don't know how Mew² didn't air dodge, like, sooner than that. Like, there was multiple ways to get out, but he's just going to wait for the forward air. That was dominant.
Yeah, that was definitely different from game one, where Zay kind of took control in that second stock. It seemed like Mew² had control pretty much the entire game. It was, pretty tit for tat back and forth the whole time. Yeah. But I think what it came down to is Zay wasn't able to capitalize, on getting, those 1 or 2 hits that he can get Mewtwo combo to death with. Whereas, in that trade back and forth, like, 1 hit for 1 hit, Mew²'s got the advantage over Fox.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, we saw he ended at 166. Mewtwo was a very light character. He should definitely be dying to Fox with up smash or even F smash or arguably down smash as well, and a lot of other skill moves that he has, obviously.
I mean, really, once he got him to 100, he was dying to anything.
Exactly, and he took 66 more % than he could have.
Ooh,
wow.
So yeah, I like the double dip there with the fall down nair and then saying no, I'm going to jump up and do it again because this move is really, really busted.
Mewtwo's nair is something.
It's
something
busted.
special. Oh, what? I like that this hop down from the ledge to turn around F tilt, looking for that like tech or the miss tech, hoping for it, but Mew² starting to fall a little bit behind.
Ooh!
Oh, that was.
So like I was saying earlier, Zay is the kind of person that will use that turnaround forward tilt to go into a combo.
Clip that.
He is he's definitely a master of the tech skill.
I'm gonna be sick on the mic. That was disgusting.
He has
That's
problems.
dead.
Yeah, he's dead. He has problems with punish game on floaties, which is what we're seeing here.
Yeah, very obvious.
But his tech skill and his neutral, both solid.
Oh, incredibly solid. That's definitely what he's been labbing for months. It's just random tech skill stuff that you see it on paper. You're like, this doesn't work, and Zay's like, I promise you it works between these 2%. I'm like,
yeah.
Then it doesn't count.
He's like 30 to 32% this works, and you're like, all right, but why does it matter? And then he shows you why it matters.
And it just wins, and you're like, okay, it's fine, I guess. It's cool. Yeah, Zay's very good at knowing stuff. Mew² though also very good at knowing stuff about his character. He's been playing Mewtwo for multiple games.
I feel like
He plays Mewtwo in Melee.
Yeah, which is
that's rough. That's a rough character in that game.
When you commit your tag to a character name, you're kind of obligated.
Yeah, that's true. On the back air though, hold him out the nair off the ledge. Yeah, we're just seeing Zay start to crumple a little bit here. He's not able to find a killing move at all. Again,
and that's the problem. Is that you gotta. Your opponent is going to look for that change in the way that you're playing neutral. Once you switch to the finding the kill move, right?
Yeah.
Don't know why I couldn't say that. But, you know, they look for that change in neutral. They look for what you do differently. And I think the biggest thing that's going to change here is now that he's getting up to these near kill percents, Mew²'s going to be looking in the defensive play that changes from Zay. He's going to know that his approaches are probably going to be a little bit more hesitant. And if they aren't, he's going to take advantage of that.
Yeah, absolutely. And okay, dash attack not going to lead to the up air though. Yeah, that's dash attack like you were saying earlier. Not going to lead into many combos, especially on Mewtwo. But that up smash, sliding into them DMs, getting them up in the air and gone.
Yeah, noticing that Zay really liked to land on top of him, especially when he was at those high percents. And obviously with Mewtwo having the Galaxy Spinner, the up smash, that is
it's rough.
It's not advised to land on Mewtwo.
No. Landing above Mewtwo, especially on those battlefield platforms where it goes right through. It's a rough spot to be.
Don't do that.
That's not a good option. It's not optimal.
It's not safe, my guy.
That's not safe, my guy. Oh, okay.
No.
I thought he was gonna yell at me. He was not.
He being Trey Fondren, Papa Smash of the South, owner of FX Game Exchange and Console Repair.
And part of Turning Locator.
And Turning Locator.
Yeah. He's a homie. Frayed Sanity.
Frayed Sanity? I keep forgetting that that's like his
tag.
His tag, yeah.
I guess. It's not actually Papa Smash of the South.
Nobody calls him anything except for Trey, though.
Yeah. I call him Papa Smash of the South, but
not to his face.
Sometimes.
Okay, you might.
On a rare occasion, I'll drop it on him.
It's just such a mouthful. I can't walk up to somebody and call them a mouthful like that. Like in third person, I might, but I can't walk up to somebody and go like, "Hey, what's up, Papa Smash of the South?" It's too many syllables.
He's just like, Jordan, please call me Trey. I'm like, no can do.
No can do. You're
Papa
fired.
Smash
Right? Gotcha.
No can do. Papa Smash of the South. Like,
gotcha, Buckaroo.
He's great. He's a good guy.
Jordan, are you just trying to call me anything except for my name?
Yes.
You got it, partner.
You got it, partner.
God. Jordan, sometimes.
Did you land that? Oh,
no, I did not.
I was gonna be so happy. If you got that, I was gonna be like, yo, so
I had to put more English on it.
Yeah.
Like this.
Ooh. Oh,
well,
finesse? Nope.
Too much English that time.
I think there's a little bit too much English water in there as well, perhaps.
Yeah, that makes it harder. Yeah. But I don't want to drink any more of this delicious, refreshing water right at this moment.
Well, then how are you supposed to land the coolest bottle flip of your life?
I just can't.
Yikes.
It's a problem.
Twitch chat.
I know.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Oh, yeah, this is why.
Because you refuse to land bottle
This
flips.
is why. It's not that